What's going on, guys? MariK here. Last week we covered all of the maps for the classic Battlefront 1 game, went over their layouts, and talked strategy for each of the various factions. This week we'll be talking about the maps in Battlefront 2, going over the changes to the maps that have come from the first game, discussing strategies for the new maps that are new to the second game, and going over various strategies for each faction on each map. Yavin 4 Arena returned via DLC on the Xbox version. The map is exactly the same layout as it previously was, with the droids and the rebels spawning with the west box, and the gate, the Empire, and the clones spawning with the altar and the east box. The arena in the middle still remains uncontested. You have the option of spawning as an engineer and grabbing one of the Republic tanks. You can take this over to the other side of the map. This is the outside of the actual arena. You can take it over there to deal with the enemy factions tanks, which don't seem to have even been grabbed yet. He's making some skillful dodges around this tree, but he didn't expect we'd just go around it ourselves. How did I get a freaking team kill? What? As it was in the first game, there's no taking the vehicles in to the center of the map, so you're not going to be getting any major kills with the vehicles. Sometimes the AI will spawn out here. I don't see the point. I definitely don't see the point in players spawning out here. You really can't go anywhere with the vehicles at all. Right here we find that a couple of the AI have wandered outside the walls of the arena, but again, I don't see the point. The only proper way to play this map is to spawn at either the east or west box with your preferred unit and head towards the other box on the other side of the map. There is no reason in really playing on the outside command posts, and there's no reason to go for the center arena command post. I find that because it's surrounded on all four sides, it brings no benefits to having control of it outside of just your opponent not having it. But the reason I say to take the whichever box your faction doesn't control is because if you let them have the arena command post, then you have the advantage of having the top two command posts. They're surrounded. That means they're surrounded on all sides, assuming you can take it without a fight. And you have the upper hand. You have the perfect perspective for shooting down from above, throwing grenades in there. Somehow we have captured the... if your team actually does manage to take the arena command post, your best bet's going to be to spawn inside the arena or jump down into the arena, rather. And then you can go ahead and just kill them as they're going through this gate. Pretty much camp them at their entry point. They have several ways of getting in here, but for the most part, the AI, and I don't know about players, but they'll definitely be going towards this entryway here, and unfortunately, it does put you at a downward perspective, but everything else works in your favor to kind of just funnel them. So that's how a match should go on your best of days. I don't expect that they'll always go that well, but if they do, great, and if they don't, we'll see if we can get a little bit better of a showing out of the Confederacy. The reason we're not showing any other factions is because there's no point on this map, because, I mean, everything's the same, right? The map is the same no matter what side you're on, outside of, like, some very small changes, but otherwise it's the same map. The factions aren't going to change it outside of, you know, the different special classes. Well, they were definitely paying attention after our last attempt to get a good showing for this map, and now they are refusing to let us get... I actually went through all of my ammo. And now it looks like they've actually taken our box. So things did not go as smoothly as they were supposed to. So this match actually put us at a severe disadvantage. And I'm going to try to see if we can make a comeback from it. Because I believe when we did our video of this map in the first game, we made a comeback, a pretty big comeback. And I want to see if that's doable again this time. So we have captured their box. They're currently over there capturing ours again. Alright, so I guess... Well, hello. And just like that, now we have not only the other box, but we also have the arena, and we're closing the gap on them. This would be an instance where if you had like another player with you, you could tell them, hey, go and grab whatever our respective vehicle is, and you can come over here and just start unloading and getting easy kills. Like I said, that's about the only time that there's any benefit to using the vehicles. And see, just like that, we were losing by a substantial margin, and now we've... what did I say in the video for the first game? We turned a guaranteed victory, or we turned an imminent defeat into a guaranteed victory. So that's going to be it for our strategic map overview of the Yavin 4 arena. The map is pretty straightforward. It is an arena map. The outer areas don't really matter until later game when one faction takes the center of the map. Those 3 command posts in the structure itself are the ones you want to take. They're the ones to focus on. I suppose you could go and take their outside command post, but I don't really see the benefit to that because the vehicles don't really do anything and those command posts don't do anything, and you're better off just getting the 3 in the center structure. This is definitely one of those maps that no matter what is happening during the match, it can go either way, and you never know which team is going to win until the very end. Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection comes out in just 2 weeks, so we hope to see you on the Battlefront.